What's up, tribe? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get ready to get into this episode of the Real Housewives, honey. Let's talk about it. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Thank you, Katrina. That's right. Hit the like button. So listen. A little blurry. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this episode. This episode was actually a pretty good episode, honestly. It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. So let's get into the things of the things of the things. First of all, hold on, y'all. Camera is all right. That's better. I don't know about y'all, but it's better on my end. It's a little blurry. It'll clear up. Okay. So we start this episode off. We are where we left off last week. We have Stacy, Wendy, Jazzy confronting Kern. No, this is still StreamYard. I had already had this set up on StreamYard, so this is StreamYard. I'm gonna play around with the apps this week. I'm gonna use some of the other ones. There are a couple of other ones. Y'all, this camera. There are a couple of other ones that I'm gonna play around with before I make my decision about what I'm gonna do. But no, this is the same one I've been using. This is StreamYard. So Karen said that she doesn't need rehab. She said she's fine. If she needed help, she would tell somebody. She was like, she's not, she does not need rehab. Then she goes on to drop a bomb and says, I mean, honestly, I don't need to take advice from somebody who went through. No, she said Mia would know herself because she went through rehab herself. Hey, Busy. They still don't give a F about Wendy's birthday. Child, this tag on camera. That's what you say. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let me see if I can get this camera to focus. All right, I think we're good now. All right, so thank you for the super chat. Mwah. Now, I don't know. Did we know that Mia had an opioid issue and that's why she was down to the rehab? Now, what I found interesting is nobody mentioned this not another time the rest of this episode. Ashley was standing there. Ashley didn't run back and say nothing to Mia. They had a dinner scene. Nobody said nothing to Mia. They had a lunch scene. Nobody said nothing to Mia. They were down by the pool. Like, this never came up. Instead, y'all really want us to give a damn about Jazzy's NFL boyfriend cheating on her. First of all, we don't care. Second of all, nobody is surprised that her NFL boyfriend cheated. I feel like I remembered something along those lines, but I honestly don't remember the details. But I find it really interesting that we done spent 6 episodes talking about Kern's DUI. We done spent 2 episodes talking about KK's drug dealer boyfriend. Now we done talked about Stacy's, alleged, situation with her boyfriend. Like, I just found it interesting that never came back up. Nobody carried a bone. Nobody dropped that tea. All them women in that room, and nobody said, so Mia, now I understand why you were so concerned about Karen, because you know what addiction looks like. See, that's what I would have said. Yeah, you know what, Candace, you're right. Candace said there's a video of Mia talking about it while promoting her YouTube channel. I mean, on YouTube while promoting G's business. I believe that. I see, because I felt like I had seen something, but I didn't think it was on the show. So that sounds about right. Thank you, Candace. That sounds about right. So my thing is this, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Mia's alleged, well, I shouldn't say alleged, she said it herself. Mia's addiction is not something to play about. However, I feel like Mia has been going out of her way to call out everybody else and what they got going on. And I just found it interesting that never came back up by nobody. I could even see if Ashley ran back to Mia and was like, girl, and she was like, girl, Karen, bringing up your addiction. Girl, Karen, talking about your opioid. Like, I could even see if it came up from that perspective before to not come up at all. And now I'm side-eyeing all of y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm side-eyeing y'all like, so nobody gonna say nothing. Oh, okay. So anyway, that was said. That was pretty much the big deal with that. So then we go out to the pool. And the ladies are out by the pool, and can we stop with this Ashley single mom bullshit? Let me say this before I even say what I'm about to say, because I don't want nobody to try to cuss me out. Thank you, Lolisa. Thank you, my love. Thank you for you know you my boo thing. I don't want to say this, and I don't want the single mothers to come after me. But can we stop with the Ashley single mom, life is so hard, woe is me bullshit, while you are sitting in this $1 million home that your soon-to-be ex-husband bought you? Like, you might be responsible for the monthly bills, but had it not been for Michael, you wouldn't be in that house. Like, you literally told us that you still have Michael's credit card. You literally told us that you got some new boobies on Michael's dime. Like, and it looked like you got an ass too, but that ain't my business. My thing is this. I don't want to lessen the fact that she does not have a full-time husband in the house with her. But what we are not going to do is put Ashley in the same box as we put a woman who has no support, no man, no child support, no help, no nothing. Michael is an active parent. Michael is an active parent. You said that yourself. And we know that he is financially there. Now, I get it. He ain't there every day. I get that. But I just feel like every time I hear her say single parent, I cringe a little bit. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Because I'm not a parent. So I have a different perspective. But I cringe a little bit every time I hear her say it. Because in my mind, I'm like, girl, you're not. It's not the same. And did y'all see when they showed that clip of that boy on top of her car? Right, she got a nanny. She has her mother. She's got Michael. Like, I can't with. I'm sorry. I ain't going. I can't go along with that storyline. I can't. Sorry, not sorry. I can't go along with that storyline. But did y'all see that? When that boy was on top of her car, you know, she drives an SUV. So my first question was, how in the did he get on top of the car? Number two, why are you laughing like that? It's funny. It's not funny. It is not funny. That little boy could, God forbid, could have slid. He was head first, like this, on the front of the car. What if he slid head first and hit his head on the damn hood of the car? What if he slid to the side? Like, that's not. I didn't find that entertaining or amusing or funny. Anyway. And maybe so, because all I was thinking was, how did he get on top of this car? So then all of the ladies come outside, and of course, they got to start dancing. And of course, because they start dancing, they got to start twerking. Y'all, I'm sick of this. Can I tell y'all I'm sick of black? Every time it's time to dance, the first thing they do is a twerk. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Can we move on to something else? Next. We first started getting the story of Jazzy and this NFL player. Look, I don't care about Jazzy and her NFL player. And what I mean by that is, girl, you are clearly okay with the situation. Your timeline ain't timelining, but you are clearly okay with it because you are trying to marry this man, okay? So you are okay with the fact that when you met this man, you thought he had 0 kids, and by the end of 6 months, he had 2 kids that allegedly were there in gestation before y'all started dating, and all of a sudden he pop up with 2 kids. Listen, if you like it, I love it, and I can't be more mad than you are. So the fact that we had to keep revisiting this storyline, and y'all had to keep pointing out that the storyline wasn't adding up and the math wasn't mathing, child, I know that, you know that, we know that, and let's move it on. Let's just keep it going. All right. I feel like that was all that really had happened down by the pool, child. Karen was giving her little words of wisdom, child. And they was talking about the divorce. Ashley swears she going now. Ashley, when they filmed this, said she was going to be divorced in 3 months. Have we seen anything or heard anything about Ashley's divorce being final? Because they filmed this. When is Wendy's birthday? Like, we can always Google Wendy's birthday, but I feel like this was in the spring. I feel like they filmed this like May, April-ish, around that time. Girl, you said you was going to mediation in June. It is, baby, 2025 is almost over, okay? We are about a month and a half away from this being over. Moving right along. Giselle comes back and she wants all of the tea. And unless they edited this part out of the conversation, or maybe I didn't pay attention enough, I know Mia brought up KK's boyfriend, but did Mia specifically say that KK's boyfriend funded her business? Is that what she had said? That KK's boyfriend funded the business? And to be fair, I didn't hear KK deny none of that. I just felt like KK's thing was, why are we bringing that up? Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Because later on, when she tried to throw it back at Mia, talking about, well, you was a stripper, he was a drug dealer. Mia was like, but stripping is legal. She was like, oh, okay, well, selling that ass. Baby, when she threw that out there about Mia selling that ass, I thought I was going to fall out. Because listen, let's just call a thing a thing. And I'm not saying that all scrippers be selling ass. I'm talking about Mia. So don't nobody get in my comments talking about scrippers. I got plenty of friends who used to script, okay? I am talking about Mia. So now they're going to make everybody take a shot. And all I could think about when I saw them when they made Stacey take that shot, child, all I could think about was that Housewives documentary when they talk about the hard liquor and how they make them drink and stuff like that. Because clearly Stacey wasn't trying to drink that damn liquor. But they, she took her shot or whatever. And baby, why did they act like Mia really did that when she put that bottle in her mouth and tried to take that shot? Why did they act like Mia really did that? Baby, Mia, you choked. What you showed me is that you can't do what you was trying to pretend like you good at doing. Because you put that bottle in your mouth and you try to take a shot. Did y'all not see her spit it out? Why was y'all acting like she did that? Girl. I mean, maybe it was me, but I wasn't impressed. Ashley ain't that young. She is a liar and slow. Michael seems to be there financially, but maybe not emotionally. But he's a present father. Like, those boys spend time with Michael. Michael has visitation. Michael is there. He may not be emotionally there for Ashley, but I think he's emotionally there for those boys. We've seen it. I mean, I don't know where they are today currently, but we have seen Michael be an active father. She even said Michael has a key to the house. Well, part of the reason why he got a key to the house because he didn't pay for that house. But Michael has a key to the house. She said so he can come and, when it's his turn to be with the boys. I mean, that's what she said. Like, my thing is, I'm only going by what Ashley done told us. Ashley done said Michael's there for the kids. Now, maybe he's not there as much as he used to be. I don't know. But I'm only going by what Ashley done said. So now we're in the van on the way to the joint. We're going to get to that in a minute. But they get on Stacey and this boyfriend situation. This clearly is a reality TV show conversation, because I promise you that this is not the topic of conversation amongst people that I'm associating and getting to know. Now, me and my girlfriends, my good Judies, yeah, we talk like that. Girl, so did you hit it yet? Was it good? Can he, can he stroke? Can he did he make you feel good? Like, yeah, but you don't know these ladies. Why are they all in your business and judging you? And again, can we please stop acting like people being in monogamous relationships, that something is wrong with them? I mean, for all of us so-called Christians that's supposed to be, following in Jesus Christ, like y'all real quick to talk about the LGBTQ and y'all real quick to talk about everything else. But why are we acting like abstaining from premarital sex is crazy? I don't understand why that's crazy. Like, again, it may not be your choice. It may not be how you're choosing to move in your relationships. But why, Giselle, you was a preacher's wife. Why are we acting like Stacy and her boyfriend wanting to be monogamous is crazy? I don't like. Isn't that what we all supposed to be doing? I mean, if you believe in the Bible. So I don't like it. I told y'all when Ashley first brought it up, I just don't like it. And I really don't like the fact that they're clowning her about it. Like, if she's, and I get it that she was like, well, it was really his idea, da 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 da. But again, I don't feel like, I don't know. It just bothered me. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, girl, he really don't want you. And da 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 da. I ain't going down that road because, listen, that ain't my business. Until that man come out and tell us something different, then it is what it is. But it just really, I'm just like, I just don't like it, y'all. I just don't like it because I feel like, why are we clowning this woman for how she is choosing to move in her relationship? Right? Anyway. TJ was on Watch What Happens Live with Stacy now. Andy keeps bringing it up too. It's their business. Well, we know what Andy gonna do. Like, Andy's job is to be messy as F. Like, that's what Andy gonna do, child. Giselle was married to a hoe, so she would say had sex with her. Yeah, I mean, clearly that's what they were doing because Giselle thought it was funny as hell. And again, I could even see if they've been dating for 5 years. They haven't been dating that long, right? Like, anyway. I have absolutely, positively no idea why Mia took these ladies down to the joint. It is clear that you don't know none of these people that work there and they don't know you. First of all, you're lying. It was proven when G and his family were going back and forth on social media. It was absolutely proven and exposed that Mia had a position in name only. Mia wasn't running nothing down to G's businesses, which was part of the problem between G and his family, is when Mia came down on this reality show bragging about being somebody's CEO and G being retired, and the rest of his family was like, what you mean you're retired? Because as far as we know, you're the CEO. Since when did Mia become the CEO of anything? That was part of the problem between G and his family, was Mia coming down to this good Real Housewives trying to act like she really running something, and G was supposed to be the CEO of over the business that the family was all had parts of. So don't sit here and act like his erratic behavior is the problem. No, ma'am. All of y'all were part of the problem. Second of all, first you said you sold it, then you said y'all are in the process of selling it. Okay, then you said y'all have 22 other locations to sell. No, G's family business has 22 other locations. And I refuse to believe that y'all are selling all 22 businesses. You know why I refuse to believe that y'all are selling all 22 locations and it's just you and G? Because neither one of y'all will be talking about money problems, and you wouldn't be talking about how you got to carry G if y'all are literally selling franchises and selling 22 franchises at that all across the country. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Now, that's just me. I don't have no proof. I don't have nothing in my hand. But you are not going to convince me that this man, you are saving him and you have had to bail him out in y'all marriage, and y'all are sitting on 25 franchise. Now, that doesn't include the McDonald's and the other businesses that G owns. Remember, him and his family own a bunch of McDonald's as well, or they used to. Like, stop playing with me, Mia. Stop playing with me. So now you took them there just to be able to brag, but nobody was impressed. You know why nobody was impressed, Mia, with you taking all them people down to that joint chiropractic? Nobody was impressed because they all know you lying. Girl, they all know you lying. Have y'all noticed how more and more these ladies are calling, more and more these ladies are calling me out for her lies? KK said it in her confessional. Karen said it in her confessional. We know Giselle said it she said it in a podcast. Notice how more and more these ladies are calling me out for these lies that she's telling. Girl, Mia, you have more stories. More stories. Mia's a liar, so I would not trust anything she says. Also, G has money, but she was on Instagram saying she's taking care of G money-wise. Mia is a wannabe, but I digress. I do not. Now, do I think that G has maybe fucked up his money? Yeah, I do. I believe that. I believe that G probably, did some things with the money and the money was funny. I believe that. But do I believe that Mia is the one that keeps bailing him out? With what, girl? With what? You have a job now because you were on the Real Housewives. Prior to the Real Housewives, girl, you didn't have no job. That little fake position that you call yourself having with the company, at the end of the day, let's just walk down that road. Let's walk down the road, y'all. Let's walk down the road that Mia really did work for G's company. And G was really the CEO. Even if G blew his money and effed up the money, technically you still working for him. So whatever money come in the house is still y'all's money. Like I can't. I'm still trying to figure out where her first husband fit into this life story. Well, I think she was only married to the first husband less than 2 years. Long enough to get a baby child. Long enough to have a baby. Oh, that's right. I forgot her inheritance right there. It's hot. My bad. Thank you for reminding me, child. I forgot about that inheritance, child. You know what? My bad. I forgot all about it. My bad. I forgot all about her inheritance. Anyway, child. Ooh, child. Moving right along. While they were at lunch, so they leave the car, they leave the joint. Nobody's impressed. They get to lunch, and again, we have to point out the fact that Karen isn't drinking. We get it. Karen's not drinking on camera because I do believe Karen probably drinking. She just ain't drinking on camera, which is smart. But we get it. Karen's not drinking on camera. Fine, great, yay. Once again, Jacqueline is showing us how thirsty she is at the table. Still, trying to talk about what she got going on. She's lost 15 pounds. She's in the gym. She's looking good. Like, I'm happy for that. Girl, I support ReallyB, but this is why I leave reality television shows alone. They appear to be lies with made up script to add domestic entertainment. Girl, thank you for your support. You right. You ain't lying. So they head back to the house. And whatever I guess they took naps and got ready for dinner because they're going out to dinner. I'm like, damn, they just had lunch and they get ready to go out to dinner, but they got to do hair and makeup because they're going out for Wendy's birthday. Oh, did I forget to mention and remind y'all that all of this is Wendy's birthday, child? I don't know why we was going to the joint chiropractic for Wendy's birthday. Like, y'all couldn't have done something for Wendy's birthday. Like, y'all were in Carolina. Y'all could have went to Carowinds. I think that would have been cute for them to go to like an amusement park and take Wendy for her birthday as like a little cute, nostalgia. You turning 40. We're gonna go to the amusement park. Carowinds is an amusement park, like King's Dominion and that kind of stuff, right? I think that would have been cute. That's right there in Charlotte. Charlotte also, I don't know if any of them care about NASCAR, but they got NASCAR stuff down there. I think some sort of a NASCAR museum. They have like a whole little like similar to like Atlanta's Underground. They have like that little in Charlotte. They have things to do in Charlotte. Like, y'all could have just done something that you could do in DC. Y'all could have went to putt-putt. Y'all could have went bowling. There were 500 other things that they could have done other than go to the joint. Child, don't nobody care. Jazzy told us that her baby is going to be in DC because he was on the Kansas City Chiefs last year. So he's being honored by, the president. They get to go to the White House and all of that. So she said she's going to have some sort of shindig and she's going to invite all the single players so they can, she's going to hook her girls up. All of that happened for a birthday celebration. Hell, let me stay at home. Right. So yeah, okay, so she's going to do that. And we found out that her boyfriend don't even have a job. Like, he's not, and don't get me wrong, we know how professional sports go. So right now he's not even actually with a team. I don't know if he got picked up for the season or not. They filmed this before the season, so I don't know. But he, he wasn't actually on a team. So y'all know things change when they not playing full time in the NFL or the NBA or whatever. Things change when they, they let, but we, we're going to keep positive vibes. So Mia told everybody to wear red for dinner. Everybody's dressing in red. So while everybody's getting ready, we see Giselle, we see Ashley talking. Child, Ashley done turned that song that she sang last year into, she really done went into the booth to try to make that a song. Talking about my, I don't know what the shit was called, child. I don't know, her survival song after her divorce. So she gonna tell Giselle that she, put EDMI. Hey, what's up, DeAndre? That he put EDMI. She put an EDMI theme to it, and that she put an EDMI theme to it and played it for Giselle. Baby, you can tell Giselle was trying to be nice, but basically Giselle was like, I thought EDMI was like do. Child, I don't know what that was that actually played, but that ain't what I was thinking either. I was with Giselle on this one. I was waiting to hear like this, a hard beat to it and a heavy remix. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it was. It just wasn't. I don't know what it was giving, but it wasn't giving that. Wendy shows up, they all get ready to go. Wendy has on white, and I was here for that. All the ladies wore red, Wendy wore white, and I thought that was cute, right? It was her birthday, because somebody even said, what happened to the red? She was like, I got a red lip. I said, I know that's right, Wendy. You better let them know. Y'all got a red lip, honey. Shoo. Anyway, so there was that. So they're going to this rooftop restaurant. I guess it's like one of the most elite restaurants in Charlotte. I've never been there, but I'm sure it's really nice. So on their way there, they're going to play F, Marry, Kill. If you've never played that game before, it's a fun game. It really is a fun game. You say, who are you going to F? Who would you F? Who would you marry? Who would you kill? And it was fun. And I mean, they had a good time with it. It was cute, right? It was something to do on the way. I thought it was fun. It was cute. I'm not about to go through who all said they was going to do what. But let's just know that Jacqueline, the most people said they would KILL her, okay? But it was cute. It was cute. Yeah, Wendy did look good in that white. Now, Wendy said that she would F Giselle because she was like, basically, they've come a long way in their relationship. And the best way to make up is to have some good makeup sex. I thought that was cute. Why is this cute? Why is what cute? Why is what cute, cahoots? Hold on a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Does anyone do this? Yeah, I've played that game before. It's fun. I mean, you may not find it fun, and that's fine, but it's a fun game to play. I've played it with my friends before. I mean, it's just a cute game. Yeah. It's just yeah, I've played it. It's fun. Anyway, once again, they gotta make fun of Stacey for what she is or isn't doing or whatever. Yeah, Des Hop. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can choose your group. You can choose celebrities. I've seen it done with both. But yeah. But then Jacqueline decides when it's her turn. She said, "Well, I'm not going to say Mia because I've already effed Mia." Now it all makes sense. I mean, y'all have alluded to it. Y'all have flirted with it. Y'all have basically told us without telling us. But now that it has been 135% confirmed that y'all be bumping uglies, which is why y'all was in the shower together in Miami, which is why y'all always got to have a room together. Now it all makes sense why Jacqueline is so thirsty. Excuse me. And Giselle hit it on the head. I don't know if it was Giselle or somebody else, but they hit it on the head when they said Jacqueline don't care about how many men. Thank you, boo. Jacqueline don't care about how many men Mia is with, as long as Mia's not with another woman. That's why she be getting so possessive in the group. Like, don't none of them women want Mia. I can assure you of that. The only person you might have to side eye might be Ashley. But I'm pretty certain there's nobody else in this group that has any interest in Mia. I can pretty much assure you of that. And I don't even know these ladies like that. Jacqueline absolutely is in love with Mia. Absolutely. And I do believe now that Jacqueline has always been the side chick. Jacqueline has been the side chick since high school. That is what I believe. I believe it now. And I believe that Jacqueline lived a good life being at Mia's friend. She went along with Mia's shenanigans, Mia's schemes, Mia whatever. When Mia ate, she ate. When Mia went on a good trip, she went on a good trip. You know what I'm saying? Now, absolutely, I understand it now, girl. Jacqueline, you are staking your claim because you don't want to miss out on what you've been getting these last however many years that y'all have been friends. That is absolutely what it is. I believe that. Jacqueline is in love with Mia, and that is why Mia can talk to her crazy, treat her crazy, do all the things that she does to her, and Jacqueline will come back around. That's why she is so pressed to let everybody know who she is and who she is to Jacqueline. She did it again at dinner. They were going around the table and everybody was talking about what they love about Wendy and how much Wendy inspires them and they admire her and all. They were saying, everybody said some really nice things about Wendy. And somehow Jacqueline still made it about her and Mia. Yes, I don't even know what she said nice about Wendy, but next thing you know, she was talking about, and that's why I'm back. And that's why the rest of y'all need to understand that I am the queen bee. Girl, are you okay? Like, this is supposed to be about Wendy. So anyway, right? She acted like me as a prize. My daughter just said that Mia or Jacqueline, who was thinking we watched tonight, and they never confirmed who was. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Jacqueline kept saying somebody stink, and she smelled Mia's cooch to see if it was Mia. First of all, I'm all down for you looking out for your friend. I'm all down for you looking for your friend, but you pull her aside and you say, "Hey, girl, hey, I think you're a little ripe. Why don't you run upstairs real quick before we leave and get a little washcloth, little soap." But it was just, hey, J Diva. Jacqueline is so crass. So anyway, while they're at dinner, once again, they got to ask Jazzy about this timeline with her boyfriend. We get it. He cheated. Like, I feel like we have beat that horse. It is dead. We get it. The timeline ain't timelining. He cheated. We don't really need to talk about that anymore. Just anyway. So that was pretty much dinner. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Child, I don't feel like I missed nothing, child. That was pretty much dinner. They get back to the house and they turn up for Wendy's birthday. They party all night. They get drunk. They don't let us see it. I guess they learned their lesson from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. They don't let us really see it. They show us a few clips. And the next morning, everybody gets hungover. So I'm glad that Wendy had a good time. You know, they stayed up all night partying and having a good time. I don't know why they couldn't go to a club or a lounge or something. I mean, whatever. Maybe they had to stay in that house. Maybe they couldn't go out once the cameras went down. I don't know. But the next morning, everybody was hungover. And Kern said this was a good distraction for her, because she does have court that next week when they were filming. She had to go to court that next week. So she said it was a good distraction. That was pretty much it. That NFL player was in a whole relationship with his baby mama, matching pajamas and photos with and without the kids and all. Child, I believe it. I believe it. I was wondering what Jazzy is on the show, and every time they show her the list, her name. Correct. Wait a minute. I was wondering what Jazzy is on the show, and every time they show her the list, her name. I don't know what that means. I'm glad Wendy was happy for her birthday instead of having to defend herself from females trying to ruin her life. Yes, Amanda. I agree. But it was a good episode. I mean, I was ready. I'm ready for this. I'm glad they on their way home because I'm ready for them to be done with Lake Norman. But I thought it was a cute trip. I did. I liked it. I thought it was a cute trip. But I feel like Mia is wearing her welcome. It seems like she's starting to really get on her co-workers' nerves. Even while they were filming, it looks like she was getting on their nerves. And I understand that, Mia thinks she queen bee because she got Carlos telling her she's the shit, and she's got all the fans, and she got first chair at the reunion last year. But Wendy, please understand that these hoes ain't loyal. Andy ain't loyal. Bravo ain't loyal. And you're only as good as that last season. So if you get to the point where people don't want to film with you anymore, or people don't want to talk to you anymore, or people are going to, or the fans are going to keep exposing your lies, I'm telling you, Bravo won't need you that long. You can go ask some other people, okay? When they won't film with you, Andy done told y'all a million times, if won't nobody film with you, I can't do nothing with you. There's a whole graveyard of former housewives who thought they was the she's naive. And then the next season roll around and you don't put yourself in a situation. Checking in from Park Potomac, Maryland. I hope everyone had a nice, safe day. Yes, Ocean Dreaming checking in from Potomac, Maryland. Child, you and Kern, the only two that live there. Mia and Jacqueline Carlos King definitely filled her heads up. Yeah, like this was an entertaining episode. Kern and Stacey had me laughing a couple of times. Yeah, Stacey was funny. Stacey was definitely cracking me up. She definitely was cracking me up. So yeah, but it was cute. It was cute. But yeah, Mia, you might want to watch yourself, girl. We'll see how this goes. But I see the previews for next week is going to probably piss me off because once again, we are back to having this whole conversation about paternity. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that being a storyline. I'm sick of y'all using your child for clicks and views and for a job. I'm tired of it. But anyway, we're going to move forward. That was the episode. Do not forget tomorrow night, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be live and in living color. We will be at Scotty's house. If you are not subscribe to Scotty by Nature TV, make sure you get over there and you get subscribed. We go live at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I I'll share it on my wall. If you guys are not subscribed or you forget, I will share it on my wall. And let me say this before y'all come over there, just understand that it is all games and jokes. We love each other. We're friends in real life. We laugh, we joke, we disagree, we move on. Okay? Let me say, I want y'all to say it again. We laugh, we joke, we disagree, we move on. Please understand that we disagree about characters, we disagree about storylines, but that does not mean it does not carry over into how we feel about each other. No matter how loud we might get, no matter how adamant and animated we might get, y'all. So please, please don't come over there acting like y'all really think we about to cuss each other out, because it's just not that serious. I need y'all to really, and the only reason why I say that is because the comments sometimes, y'all, these comments be killing me, okay? People really take this real serious, and it's not. It's really not. All right. So join us over there. We have a good time. All right. We're going to be on Scotty's channel, and I will talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.